Hey everybody, it's Sensei Sid with Fields Karate. And I've got another Karate at Home video assignment for you today. Now we're going to do something a little bit different today. Many of you have heard me talk about a man named Jesse Enkamp. He's a karate instructor in Sweden, a man that I very highly respect and follow myself. And we're going to get him to help us out with our assignment a little bit today. But before we get to that, I want you to start your session off like we do all of our others. Do all your warm-ups, your stretches, and your calisthenics. You know the drill on those by now. And I want you to go into your kata. Remember, kata is the most important way that we train karate. It's not the only way, but it is the most important way. So I want you to practice every kata you know at least 3 times. But I don't want you to do any fewer than 10 kata total. So if you only know 1 or 2, I want you to do those 1 or 2 10 times. Now I want you to do 3 and 4 and more kata. I want you to do each of them 3 times. That'll give you way more than 10. As you add kata to that list that you know. Now once you've done your warm-ups and you've done your kata, you can move into your focus. And we're going to focus on one points and bunkai a little bit. But the way we're going to do that today is by having Sensei Jesse show you how he does it when he has to train alone. He's come up with an ingenious way of training alone and still being able to have a partner. Now he's going to explain all the details, and I'm going to send you to his YouTube page, to one of his videos called How to Practice Kata Bunkai Alone. I will post a link below, so don't worry about that. I'll take you straight to it. But I want you to go and watch that video, maybe watch it a couple of times. It's very, very interesting. And then I want you to go out and I want you to practice and do exactly as Sensei Jesse says to do. Okay? So he's going to have you practicing your kata and bunkai all by yourself, but sort of with a partner. Now, to do that, you're going to need 2 things. You're going to need a karate belt. Now, there are a couple of different things you could use, any kind of rope or string or anything like that, but I know each of you has a karate belt. So pull out your karate belt, and you're going to need a post or a bag or something that's pretty well stable. It could be a tree, would be great for this. In fact, Sensei Jesse uses a tree at the end of his video. But you can use a pretty sturdy tree, or you can use a post. If you have a post out in the yard somewhere, that's nice and sturdy. Or if you happen to have a heavy bag, that's what I'm going to use today. You can use that as well, but you're going to use your belt as a partner's arm. And because there's actually in karate so many times where we grab someone and pull them in to that hikite position, that using that pulling hand, that's where this is going to come in handy. So pull out your belt and find a post that you can do this on. Now, some of you are looking at this going, wait, Sensei, what are you about to have us do with our karate belt? Aren't we supposed to be very respectful and honor our belt? And yes, that is true. We are to respect our belts. However, in the end, it's just a piece of cloth. So if this piece of cloth, for now, serves you better as a training tool instead of a belt rank, use it for the training tool. So still show it some respect, try not to tear it up, but use your belt. And if you want to use something else, that's fine, but feel free to use your belt. And what you're going to do, and Sensei Jesse goes over all of this in the video as well, but you're going to pull a little more than your arm's length of belt out, and you're going to wrap it around your post. For me, it's my heavy bag, until that's what I have left. And then you're going to tie it off. And there's any number of ways you can tie it off, however you would like. I'm just going to use a quick square knot. If you need some help, ask your parents. They'll be glad to help you out with that. And so I've got a rope now that's a little bit longer than my arm. And I'm going to shimmy it up so that it's right about my shoulder height. So that's going to be the setup that you use. This is going to be your partner. This is going to be your partner's arm. Okay, and this is actually going to play as both of his arms because you're going to be switching around and moving around a little bit. And Sensei Jesse will go over all of that. Now, that's the basic setup that you're going to need. I'm going to have a link in the description below so that you can get to Sensei Jesse's video. Remember, his name is Jesse Enkamp, and the video is called How to Practice Kata Bunkai Alone. So go watch that video, and I want you to practice what he tells you to practice, what he's given you to do. Now, once you've done all of that, we don't want to neglect our conditioning. Remember, we always want to try to improve our strength and our hardness and our mobility, and we can do that in a lot of different ways in karate that we consider like supplemental training. It's not just kicks and punches and strikes, but different ways we can exercise. And today we're going to focus on our core strength, and we're going to do that by doing a reaching plank. So the way we're going to do that, you're going to get into a plank position, and all you're going to do is from a push-up position, you're going to turn and reach up. Make sure you keep your body straight, stay on your toes, reach up, hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back down, switch hands, and then you're going to do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back down, and we're going to swap again. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. And then back down. Okay? So none of this is going to be a very fast move, but you're going to hold that position the whole time, counting to 5 on each side, and I want you to reach up with each hand 25 times. So 50 reaches total, and at first it's going to seem pretty easy, but after a while, it's going to start working your core. And that's going to be your conditioning for today. So make sure you go practice your kata, warm up, practice your kata, watch Sensei Jesse's video, and then do some of these reaching planks, and that should be a pretty good workout for you. I hope you enjoy his video. I know I always do enjoy his videos. And feel free to go through his YouTube page and his Facebook page. He has a lot of material out there, and it's a lot of good stuff. So enjoy that. I'll make sure to get some links down in the description below. Guys, keep training hard. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks for watching.